Good morning to everyone. Today, in previous classes, we have seen the network topologies of some different types of network topology, and today we'll discuss about the different types of transmissions medium. Now, at first, discussing about the transmissions medium, we will say what is the uses of the transmission medium. Transmission medium is basically used as a communication channel, means if two devices want to communicate through the communication channel in through which it will be communicated is known as the transmission medium. Like if this is a device and this is also a device, these two devices are present. Now if these two devices want to communicate with each other, it will communicate with a communication channel, or we can say a transmission medium. So the transmission medium is basically used for communication between two devices. Now, these transmission medias are of two types. The types of the transmissions media is guided or the wired media, or unguided or the wireless media. Means it can be wired or it can be wireless. Okay. So in wired media, these are divided into three different types. One is twisted pair cable, one is coaxial cable, another one is fiber optic cable, and in case of unguided or the wireless media, it is two type. One is microwave links and one is infrared media. One is infrared. Means now guided media is wired media. That means it includes cables and wires. This includes cables. If this is wired means what? Means it includes cables or wires. That means if there is wired media between, or we can say guided media between two devices, then we can say it is a wired connection. Means cables and wires are used for the connection between these two devices for communication. And in case of wireless media, it will be waves through air, vacuum, water, means wireless. There is no cables or wires connected between two devices which want to communicate. The communication is go through with waves and air, vacuum, vacuum, water, etc. Means that is wireless. So based on the factors of transmission, based on the factors transmission media should be divided into, should be chosen. Means some factors, based on some factors, we can choose the transmission media. That means which transmission media should be used, which transmission media should be used are chosen according to the factors. Now, what are the factors that in case we may use guided media or we may use unguided media? What media we will use, that is chosen based on some factors or selected based on some factors. Now, what are these type of factors? That is transmission rate. In case of transmission rate, based on transmission rate, we choose that we can use wired media or wireless media. In case of cost and ease of installation, we can choose wired media or wireless media. Now, resistance to the environment condition. That is basically in some places, there are some places where it is not possible for a wired communication or for using wired media. Then in that type, we use the wireless media. But one thing you should remember, for wireless communication, it is much expensive. Wireless communication is much more expensive. That was we used wired media. But if the wired media is used for the long distance, if wired media is used for the long distance, then the length of the wired cable will be increased. And if the length of the wired cable is increased, in that case, the cost will be much more. So based on some factors, that is transmission rate, cost and ease of installation, and then resistance to the environment condition, and based on distance, we choose that what we will use, wired media or wireless media. Based on some factors, it is chosen that in case of transmission rate, wireless media is very high. So in case of transmission rate, then cost and ease of installation, resistance of the environment condition, because there are some places or where we didn't able to use the wired connection. There is some places or some harsh environmental condition that it is not possible for using the wired media. In that case, we use the wireless media. In that case, we use wireless media and resistance to the environment condition. Now, if wireless media is used, wireless media is not, there is no wire. Wireless media is wireless. So if the wired media is used, then this wire can be have tempered or hampered during the environment, some harsh environmental condition. So resistance to the environment condition and the distances. This according to the distances factor, it is also choose that which transmission media should a user used. So transmission, basically it is clear that transmission media is wireless and wired media. These two types are present, wired and wireless, and wired includes cables, wires, etc. That means through communication, communication it goes through the cables or wires, and in wireless media the communication goes through the waves, air, vacuum, water. And in case of some factors, based on some factors, we should choose the transmission media, that is transmission rate, cost and ease of installation, resistance and of environmental condition, and distances. So now today we will see first the guided or the wired media. And in this guided and the wired media, we are used three types of cables. In this, three types of cables are used. One is twisted pair cable, one is coaxial cable, and another is fiber optic cable. Now, what are these? We will explain one by one. So first, the twisted pair cable. Now, what is twisted pair cable? It consists of two identical wires wrapped together in a double helix. Now, twisted pair cable is a two wires. In twisted pair cable, two wires are present, and these wires are wrapped together in a double helix. Means you can see this is a wire. This is a wire going through, and this is another wire going through. So two wires are present in the twisted pair cables, and these wires are wrapped together. These wires are wrapped together. So you can see this is a wire, this is going through a wire. Means if we can see, this is a wire going through. Okay, and this is the another wire which is going through. This is another wire which is going through. So it is wrapped together. It is wrapped together with one another. Now, if these two wires are present, from this we will say that one wire is used for insulation, or we can say it is the insulator, and another wire is conductor. Means the conductor basically carries the signal. Means the signal whichever have to send from sender to receiver, this signal can be carried by the conductor. So that's why two words are used, conductor and insulator, or we can say conductor or insulation. Conductor basically carries the signal. Okay, so that's how twisted pair cables are used, that it is of a two identical wires. Now, twisting of wires reduces crosstalk, which is the disadvantage of any signal carrying wire. Now, what is the crosstalk? What is the problem? We can say that what the problem is crosstalk. Crosstalk is basically leaking of signal from one wire to another. Now, in case but wires are connected with each other, wires there is two wire going through, and signal is leaked from one wire to another. Then the crosstalk, or we can say noise, is created, or signal interference between two words, or we can say the simple word that it is the signal interferences between two words. Crosstalk means the signal interferences between two words, that it is the leaking of signal from one word to another. Mainly, any signal carrying wire has that problem. That's why if you see that during the telephone connections, sometimes other lines, sometimes if you are calling others, that time sometimes other person's voice you can hear. If you are calling someone, you can, that's problem happens sometimes. It is a normal problem for a signal carrying wire. This is a normal problem that is called the crosstalk. Crosstalk means the signal interferences between two wires, or we can say the leaking of signal from one wire to another. And twisting of wires. This twisted pair cable, in case of twisted pair cables, it is reduces this crosstalk problem. It didn't completely solve the crosstalk problem, but it reduces the crosstalk problem, which a normal signal carrying wire has. So it reduces this crosstalk problem. Clear till now? Till now it is clear? Okay. So this is the problem of a crosstalk. Crosstalk means bleeding and leaking of signal from one wire to another. Now, if signal will be leaked from one wire to another, the noise will be created. The noise will be created for that. So that's why the signal interferences between two wires occurred, and it also prevents from external form of signal interference. Now, this is the advantage of a twisted of wires. Now, this is the advantage of twisting of wires. That is, it reduces the crosstalk, and it also prevents. Now, it also prevents the signal interference. The signal interference is prevented from external form of signal interferences. So it also prevents any signal interference from external source. That from external, any signal interference it prevents. So this is the advantage of a twisting pair cables, that it prevents the signal which is carrying, which the our conductor is carrying, the signal which this twisted pair cable is carrying. It The twisted pair cable prevents this signal from interference from external source. That is, this problem didn't happen here. So it is the twisted pair cable's advantage. Now, in twisted pair cable, two types of twisted pair cables are used. In case there is two types of twisted pair cables used. One is UTP cable and another one is STP cable. So till now we know that twisted pair cable is a two identical wire. Twisted pair cable is a two identical wire wrapped together in a double helix. Means two wires are wrapped together one another, and one wire is insulator and another wire is conductor, and conductor carries the signal. So same as that, twisted pair cable are two types. In case twisted pair cables are of two types. One is UTP cable and another one is STP cable. There are two types of twisted pair cable, UTP cable and STP cable. Now, what is UTP cable? UTP means unshielded twisted pair cable. UTP cable stands for unshielded twisted pair cable, and STP stands for shielded twisted pair cable. So these are the two types of twisted pair cables used in real life. That is unshielded twisted pair cable and shielded twisted pair cable. Unshielded twisted pair cables are used for varieties of electronic communication. Unshielded twisted pair cables are used for varieties of electronic communication. Now, if we see both the diagram, you can see it looks like that there is a jacket. It is called PVC. PVC. This is made of PVC. And this PVC, it is known as the jacket. It is known as the jacket of the wires. So like that, it will be here. This will be a PVC and it is the jacket made of plastic. And there are two foil. This is called foil. This is called the foil. There are two foils and a copper wire. Here you can see a copper wire. So this copper wire, you can know it is in twisted format. You can see it is like that and another one is like that. It is like that and another one is also like that. So there are three parts of a UTP cable. That one part is the PVC. It is the jacket made of plastic, and another one is foil, and this is the copper wire in twisted format. Same as that in case of STP cable, it is also looks like that. But the extra advantage is it is shielded. It is shielded. The same as that, it is also has a PVC, it is also has a foil, and it is also has a copper wire. You can see, but one extra thing is added. Here it is shielded. Now, what are the advantage of this shield? Shield is basically used to prevent the signal from external interferences to much greater extent than UTP cable. Means shield is basically used for prevention of signal from external interferences. It helps that any external interferences cannot happen for the signal. But in case of UTP cable, you can see there is no shield. So that's why basically we can say STP cable has much more greater extent than UTP cable for the prevention of signal from external interferences. That STP cable has much more greater extent in case of prevention of the signal from external interferences. In this case, it is less it is shielded. That's why external interferences cannot happen too much for STP cable. But in case of UTP cable, the external interferences, external interferences can happen because there is no shield for UTP cable. This is unshielded. So basically, shield is used to prevent the signal from external interferences to much greater extent than UTP cable. And protection of signal interferences of STP is much more than UTP cable. Means signal interferences protection. It is much more in STP cable than UTP cable because there is a shield present, and this shield basically, so there is no problem if the shield is present. Okay, so that's why we can say for an STP cable, the signal interferences of an STP cable is much more than the UTP cable. Clear? So this is the twisted pair cable. All about the informations about the twisted pair cable. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, advantage and disadvantage of a twisted pair cable. Now, what is the advantage? Like, it is very simple. Twisted pair cable is very simple, and it is also flexible. Now, it is also easily connected, and it is also easy to install and maintain. And it is of low weight, and its cost is much less, and it is cost efficient, so it is cheaper. That's why it is basically very popular to us, and it is all the advantages, but there is some disadvantages also for using the twisted pair cable. That what are the disadvantage? due to high attenuation, carrying a signal from large distance without repeater is a problem. Now, first we will know what is attenuation and what is repeater. Now, attenuation means it is the loss of signal over a period of distance. Means if our distance is much more large distance, then this problem may happen that after some time the signal get lost. Attenuation is that problem. Attenuation is basically that problem, that it is the loss of signal over a period of distance. Means a period of distance, the signal will be lost. If our distance become large, then this problem happen. And in case of twisted pair cable, it is high attenuation carrying signal. Means this problem is high, because in case if we use in long distance, if we use twisted pair cable in long distance, this problem may arises that the signal will be lost over a period of time or a period of distance. So due to high attenuation, carrying a signal from large distance without repeater is a problem, and that's why repeater is used. Repeater basically regenerate the signal every time when it lost. The basic working of the repeater is, it is the regenerate signal. Whenever the signal will be lost, it every time regenerates it. So in case of large distance, if we want to use the, in case of large distance, we want to use the twisted pair cable, then in case we have to be a repeater present, otherwise there the signal will be lost. Because if a repeater will be present, then during the signal traveling, the signal will be lost, and after that the repeater will regenerate the signal again. So this is the disadvantage of the twisted pair cable. Because if in high distance we use twisted pair cable, there this problem may occur. So in case there is, we didn't prefer that, but if we have to use it, the long distance, for long distance we want to use the twisted pair cable, then we should use the repeater also, because the signal will be lost, but repeater will regenerate the signal again. So this is the disadvantage of a twisted pair cable, that is due to high attenuation, carrying a signal for large distance without repeater is a problem. And it is low bandwidth. Now what is bandwidth? Bandwidth means frequency. So its bandwidth is very low. For twisted pair cable, the bandwidth is very much low, and its data rate is also very much low. That means its maximum data rate is 1 Mbps. Means the speed, we can use the speed maximum 1 Mbps for using the twisted pair cable. In using the twisted pair cable, we use maximum data rate of 1 Mbps. We can reach that without using any external devices. Without any using external devices, we can reach maximum data rate of 1 Mbps. But if we use any extra devices or any external devices, then we can maximum go to the 10 Mbps speed. This is the maximum speed using any extra devices. And if we didn't use any extra devices, then we can go maximum of 1 Mbps speed. So these are the three disadvantages of a twisted pair cable. The twisted pair cable didn't work properly during the large distance, because in case of large distance, the problem may arise that the signal will be lost. And that's why if we didn't prefer that, but if there is no solution and we have to use the twisted pair cable for a long or a large distance, then using the twisted pair cables, you can also use a repeater, because it's necessary. But because after some time the signal will get lost and the repeater will regenerate the signal again. Then using the low bandwidth, it uses twisted pair cables, bandwidth is very much low, and its speed is also data rate speed is also low. That means without using any extra devices, we can get maximum up to 1 Mbps speed, or using extra devices, we can get maximum speed up to 10 Mbps. So these are all about twisted pair cable. So another thing you remember, that if in your locality the internet connections is used, and in this internet connection the twisted pair cable is used, we cannot use all the cables. Means some part of your society, your some part of your location, it is connected as a twisted pair cable, some part of your location is connected with a coaxial cable, and some part of of your connection, some part of our area connected as a fiber optic cable. It is not possible that if we use twisted pair cable, then the total area should be go as a twisted pair cable. Or if we use the coaxial cable, then total area should be, network connection should be of a coaxial cable. Or if we use in our area optical fiber cable, then your total area will be connected with the optical fiber cable. Not all, some part with twisted pair, some part of with coaxial cable, or some part of a optic fiber. It is not possible. So that's why these things you have to remember that. So this is the uses of the twisted pair cable. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, sorry. So our next wired media, which I have tell that our next wired media is a coaxial cable. Our next wired media is the coaxial cable. Now, what is coaxial cable? Coaxial cable consists of the solid wire core, and it is the concentric conductors. It is the concentric conductors. Now, surrounded by one or more foil, where the wire shield, each separated by the plastic insulator. Now, the coaxial cable, you can see the coaxial cable looks like this. That in case of this coaxial cable is basically mainly used in the dish connection. If you have a dish connection in your TV dish connection in your house, then you can see that there coaxial cable is used. You can see there that like this, the coaxial cable looks like this, that there is a conductor. At first there is a conductor, then there is an insulator. This conductor is used for carrying the signal which it is getting, that is used for this conductor is used for this. Then there is an insulator, and after that there should be an wire mesh. There should be an wire mesh, and after that it will be an wire mesh, and this will be an outer shield. This will be the outer shield. Now, shield is used for what reason? The shield is used. Shield is used for the protection of interferences, signal interferences, or from some harsh condition. It may possible that from some harsh condition, it to save the cable from there, from some harsh environmental condition. That's why the shield is used. Shield is basically used for the prevention of signal interferences, prevention it from the harsh condition. That's why the shield is used. So it will be looks like this, that there will be a conductor, then there will be an insulator, and after that there will be an wire mesh. There will be an wire mesh, and after that this will be connected with an out. This will be the other part, outer shield. Okay, so coaxial cable consists of a solid core wire and surrounded by one or more foil of wire shield, each separated by the plastic insulator. Next, this is suitable for high-speed communication and widely used in television signal. Means you can see in television signal, all over the television signal, in your television signal, if it is dish, there is dish, then you can see that coaxial cable is used. This is high-speed communication, and it is widely used for the television signal. Now, there are two types of coaxial cable. The two types of coaxial cable is, one is thick net and another one is thin net. These two types of coaxial cables are present. One is thick net and another one is thin net. So what is the purpose of the thick net? Thick net, these both thick net and thin net, these are the two types of coaxial cable and these both are thick. That's why the name is like that, that thick net and thin net. The wire, the coaxial cable wire will be very much thick. So that's why the name is written as like that, thick net and thin net. But in case, in the best of these two, thick net and thin net, thick net is thicker than the thin net. Means this thick net is much more thicker than the thin net. Both are thick, but thick net is much more thicker than thin net, and thin net is not so much thinner than like thick net. Okay, and so if we the thick net speed, the maximum length is the 500 meters long. Now this coaxial cable, that is thin net coaxial cable, has the 500 meters long cable. Maximum length, it will be 500 meters long. Or but in case of thin net, it will be 185 meters long. So the length of the thick net coaxial cable will be 500 meters long maximum. But in case of thin net coaxial cable, it will be 185 meters long. Okay. So these are the two types of coaxial cable used. And coaxial cable is used for the television, mainly for widely used for television signal. And it is suitable for the high speed communication. For high speed communication, it is very much suitable. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages? There should be an advantage and disadvantage of this. Some advantages are transmission characteristics are much better than the twisted pair. Now, transmission characteristics, there is not, characteristics are much better than twisted pair. It means in twisted pair, I have mentioned that there is very much high attenuation problem. And for this high attenuation problem, in case of large distance, we have to use a repeater. Otherwise, there will be a high attenuation problem. But there is no such problem that in transmission characteristics. So this is much better than the twisted pair cable, and it can be used on the shared cable network. This can be used for the shared cable network, and it is mainly used for broadband transmission, for broadband connection. For broadband, it is mainly used. Means there is no such thing that for the in your TV channels, there is always there is different types of TV channels, but we have to simultaneously send the different channels. Simultaneously, you have to send the different channels. So that's why broadband transmissions is used, because we want simultaneous channels at a time. So simultaneously for sending different channels, this is coaxial cable is used, or the broadband for mainly used for broadband transmission. And it has the high bandwidth. Now in case of twisted pair cable, which we have shown, that we have seen that in twisted pair cable, the maximum speed without any external device we can get is 1 Mbps, maximum 1 Mbps, and using some external device we can get maximum of 10 Mbps. But here you can see, if we use an coaxial cable, our bandwidth will up to 400 Mbps. So our bandwidth will up to 400 Mbps. So these are the advantage of the coaxial cable. But there are some disadvantage also, that it is much more expensive compared to the twisted pair, because it is much more expensive, because it is designed like that there will be an outer shield, and after inside this outer shield there will be an wire mesh, and this wire mesh there will be an insulator, and a conductor. For designing like that, the cost will be much big. So, but you can see in twisted pair cable, you have done some plastic jacket, and in this plastic jacket there is a foil, and in this foil the copper wire are connected with the twisted in the twisted format. But here the design is much more complex, so that's why it is much more expensive compared to the twisted pair, and not compatible with the twisted pair, which I am saying that, which previously I am saying that if one part of your locality is connected with the twisted pair and another part you want to use with the coaxial cable, it is not possible, because total connection should be like that. If it is twisted pair, then all over it will be twisted pair. If it is of coaxial cable, then all of the locality is connected with the coaxial cable. Okay, so you have to use, you didn't able to use the both, you have to choose any one of this, so not compatible with the twisted pair. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the uses of the coaxial cable. And our
सर एक
last
डाउट है सर, जो
बोलो।
ट्विस्टेड पेयर में हम बताएं कि उसका जो हाई डिस्टेंस होता है उसको कवर करने के लिए हम लोग रिपीटर यूज करते हैं।
रिपीटर नहीं यूज करोगे तो सिग्नल लॉस्ट हो जाएगा हाई डिस्टेंस के लिए।
हाँ, तो सर उसमें तो उसका इफेक्ट कोस्ट पे भी तो पड़ेगा ना।
कि उसमें इसलिए तो उसमें इसमें हम लोग यूज नहीं करते हाई डिस्टेंस के लिए। हाई डिस्टेंस के लिए नॉर्मली अगर देखो तुम्हारे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है, तुमको यूज करना ही है, तब तुम यूज करोगे। मगर हम लोग लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस के लिए नहीं चाहते हैं, इसका यूजेस नहीं चाहते हैं। बट अब ऐसे कंडीशन है, हम लोग के पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं बचा है, तब हमको उसको यूज करना पड़ेगा। हम लोग नहीं चाहते हैं उसको यूज करने के लिए लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस के लिए। हाँ, शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस में ठीक है, शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस के लिए ये ठीक है, बट लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस के लिए ये प्रॉब्लम है, क्योंकि जितने लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस जाओगे तुम्हारा कभी कभी पीरियड ऑफ टाइम क्या होगा, सिग्नल लॉस्ट हो जाएगा। अब ये सिग्नल को लॉस्ट हो जाएगा, इसलिए क्या है, रिपीटर का जरूरत होगा। अभी जितने बार रिपीटर का तुम्हारा जरूरत है, तुम्हारा रिपीटर क्या करेगा, बार बार सिग्नल को रीजेनरेट करना होगा। तो ये तो प्रॉब्लम है ना।